EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Frank, a tranquil and beautiful setting with the Santa Rosa Mountains in the background, those crystal clear blue skies, but it can get pretty testy out on the golf course, can't it?
If you get any sort of wind out there, Rich, the sky might be beautiful and blue today, but that wind, once especially the cross breeze, then this course has teeth.
Now down to the first, about 445 yards, par 4.
When you first look at this opening tee shot, Rich, it looks like you just hit a nice gentle draw off that right bunker. But the general contours of this terrain here does kick that ball a little left.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
Plus, with Rory, the chat in the locker room, when you hear someone say, I couldn't hit that shot he just hit today, that's when you know you're different.
How about the 2 eagles he made in the final 3 holes Saturday, round 3, on his way to winning the Open Championship in 2014?
That was phenomenal. 16 was virtually unreachable for most of the field. 2 phenomenal shots. And obviously he's in a tussle with Ricky Fowler. And then to top it off, that 5-iron he hit into 18 was just, it never left the flagstick. He has that ability just to hit the gas pedal at the right time. Well, just a little too much, Rich.
I don't know if it was wind at his back, he didn't calculate it, but he's going to be left with a difficult chip shot here. Frank, chip shot here from just on the fringe. You like to hit this the way you would a putt?
Yeah, I normally take a club that's going to land just on the flat surface of the green, then run from there. Often people take too much loft.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going,
gone,
goodbye. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the other 1%, but...
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. But now a chance for a birdie. One under early in the round.
That's plain not fair.
Boy, this game is cruel, Frank. You get on a roll and then smack. Hits you right in the face and knocks you down. To the second hole now, par 4, only 371 yards. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
It's really a layup hole here. No need to hit driver down there. The biggest bunker in the distance there is about 300 yards. You have to avoid that. Nothing wrong with hitting an iron or even a hybrid off this.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Frank, this TPC Stadium course in La Quinta, California has quite a history, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Every style of golf, age group, and whether it's someone trying to get their tour card at the course, Rich, it's gone.
In the hole. You do not see that every day. That, folks, is a hole-in-one. Wow. So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Now 2 to the good side. Moving to the third hole to par 4 again. This one 471 yards. Frank, the beauty of golf, we're not playing inside a dome with no wind. You have to be able to handle the elements.
You do, and that's really where the better player comes through. On a day like today, anything around par is going to be a good score, so just adjust your own mental par.
Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. No fairway here. This one in that rough. Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
And setting up here in the rough. Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Wow, I thought he made that. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
These putts keep the round together. So, 2 under early on. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now. Now to the fourth, 192 yards and a pretty tough hole location here today.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That will be a great look at birdie. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Oh, that hurts. Thought he had it. This would be nice. A birdie on the card. See if he can make it. No problems early. Looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
A good effort, a good par putt. Frank, this looks like a fun hole. The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
Yeah, as long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot, you'll be fine. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Huge with a capital H.
Moved it a long ways. Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. The wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards.
I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Frank, what are they looking at here on the second shot at the par 5 fifth?
Well, this is certainly in the go zone. That sort of 200 to 230 yard mark is tempting, especially with today's technology. Green does shape a little from left to right, and if you just sort of hug that left side, and even if the ball just finishes off the left side of the putting surface, it's not that difficult to chip.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Settles in over the putt. Really moving in the right direction at 3 under.
Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Frank, a long par 3 here at the 6th, 255 yards. Club selection obviously is crucial.
Yeah, and length is very important here. Something that can fly high and land soft is obviously going to make that green play a little bit bigger. If you get a breeze off the right or left to right into, this hole becomes very challenging.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one. And this one just seems to be moving a little left in the air.
Not too bad.
It's at sneaky distance.
Oh, I thought he had that. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking him for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Nice par to remain 3 under. Just a couple of feet. Beautifully done. That's a birdie. We're at the 7th now, 346 yards with plenty of water on that right side. How do you handle this one, Frank?
You've got to pick a target there. A lot of people think when they're laying up off the tee, and that's exactly what this hole is. You just blaze away at something down the left side. But if you're going to pick a tree, don't just pick the tree. Pick a branch or a leaf. Be more specific.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, rough.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Moves to -8. Just a little tap in here. 4 under on the day. Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a 3-shotter. If you can get it close to that crosswalk that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks. Oh, that's fine.
Frank, still relatively early in the round, but given what we've seen so far, this could be a heck of a golf round.
Yeah, right now, everything's just going according to plan. It's like he's playing on all 8 cylinders. So really, you're just trying to get out of your own way.
Getting set for another approach, our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you. She's safely on deck.
Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one?
Just in the first cut of rough. Not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here. Oh, without a doubt, that will be on the highlight reel later tonight. Excellent shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. Frank, the par 4 ninth at 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number. Oh, if this is up, it's good. I'm loving that balance.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Now the difficult second shot here at the par 4 ninth. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. And setting up here in the rough.
Well, just a little too much, Rich.
I don't know if it was wind at his back. He didn't calculate it, but he's going to be left with a difficult chip shot here. Locked in on the read and the speed. That's birdie, and that's just another example of how everything seems to be clicking today, especially on the greens.
Yeah, good green reading too. You've got to take your hat off to that. The line has been perfect and the pace has matched it.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Slight miss, and he'll have to deal with some of the heavy grass.
Second shot.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Safely aboard. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Has this now for bogey. Going to have to regroup now after that double bogey. Well, Frank, how about this hole? Par 5 11 at 617 yards.
The goal here is to take all those bunkers down that left side completely out of play. You can hit it far enough down there, you can get close to this green, but if you do stray a little bit, all of a sudden, well, it's called eternity. You're going to find that this hole will play very long. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
That is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Good-looking shot right here. Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Playing his third here at the par 5. 14 under on the day. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. And drops it in. To the par 4 12th here at PGA West, short at 363 yards. Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. And that one is going to end up in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. That's got 5 minutes to find it.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. He has a 12-footer here. Continuing to play well, a birdie. Frank, what do you make of this par 3 13th at 214 yards?
It's another example of Pete Dye using those sort of very harsh wooden bulkheads that give you that such a definitive line around the edge of the green. Plus, it's his ability to turn a straight hole into a very angular or crooked-looking hole.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
99 yards away. Frank, what has stood out for you watching this player into these wins?
A lot of smart decisions. Not trying to fight the wind, using it, and really just a lot of good strikes, one after the other. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Now a chance for a birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business. Eight is not enough. That is 8 under par with that birdie. Frank, what's the best way to make three here at this 389-yard par 4 14th?
I'm not sure, really. I know there's two definitive options, hitting it down the left or carrying over the bunker. And I think that's another example of Pete Dye. This is one of those holes you never really know if you've made the right play until you finish the hole. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
This ball never even looked like it was going down the fairway, hitting way right.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good.
It's at sneaky distance.
So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here. That's good work. That's a good par right there. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. Now to the par 4 15th hole, 468 yards. Frank, what do you like about number 15?
The variation of the bunkering here, Rich, I think is excellent. The bunker that meanders its way down the right side tends to go to the right, and then you start to see those two bunkers down the left side. You've really got to try and take that second one on the left out of play. That requires something in the excess of 280 yards. From there on in, you've got a chance.
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie.
Smokes it. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
And setting up here in the rough. And getting ready for the putt. Well, you hate to miss from that distance. He needs this for par. Good putt. Takes care of business there.
Solid stroke.
Now the par 5 16th, dog leg, and it's at 600 yards, so a little bit of an advantage to the big bomber, Frank.
Yeah, they can almost take a big chunk out of this hole by going down the left side. If you can take that bunker out of play, and that's a big hit to get past that, then all of a sudden, shortest point between two places is a straight line. You've really reduced this hole into something closer to 570 yards.
A little shaky behind the wheel today, Frank.
Shaky? Maybe put both hands on it.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
Frank, which way's this headed?
Just a little right of the intended target. And it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
This looks like it's going to find the target. Inexcusable.
He'll need to be strong with this. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad. Locked in on the read and the speed. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. So a tester from 4 feet. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. As this now for bogey. So not his best work. He'll walk away with a bogey. Now to the signature par 3. It only plays 168 yards from the tips, but the tee sits up high and the wind can blow, and a lot can happen here. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. That'll be 90 yards. There are a number of really good and important grow the game initiatives out there. One of those is the First Tee program, and that allows youngsters who otherwise might not have an opportunity, the chance to put a golf club in their hands, allows them the chance to pick up this game and learn some of the core values that come along with it. It's about much more than making a score. It's about integrity. It is about responsibility, values like that. And this game is just so good in instilling those kind of characteristics in young people. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt.
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Well, here we are at 18. It's a par 4, only 439 yards, but again, we've said it all day long, water to deal with.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's three groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. It's around 290 yards. That's the one you really have to focus on. For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3-wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Unfortunately, that ball is wet. So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That's just downright embarrassing. On the putting surface and now off on the fringe. Wow. So a tough way to close the round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. Settles in over the putt. And he makes it for par. Just 5 feet left. Eight under par for the round. Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well and you feel like you were head and shoulders above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Nobilo and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.